All right, everyone, we got Eric Shen here, the winner of the first TGS monthly for Edison. He won that Ghost Race Starters Dragon. Hold up your little prize.
Woo!
Sick. All right, not like you already had one. So we're going to get into the deck profile. Go ahead and tell us what you played, and we'll get into it.
I played Vayu Turbo, went X2 in Swiss, lost to you in Swiss.
Yeah.
Or were you playing Vayu Turbo? Pretty good deck. Yeah, and then I just won out top 8 somehow. But yeah, it's the exact same list I've been running for the past 2.5, 3 months. I have it on my channel. Shout out to Sackface.
Yep, check out Sackface.
But it's the exact same list, so I'm going to go through it kind of quick.
Go ahead and run through it.
3 Sirocco. You have to play 3 in my opinion. 3 Vayu and 1 Gale.
Is Gale good?
Gale is crack. Gale actually overperformed, like no cap, it overperformed today, especially against 6 Samurais. Like the card with Necrogarden is just way too good.
If I never see another one, I'll be too old.
3 Raiko, 1 Hamster. I played the Charge. And then 2 Arma, 2 Greffer. I think that's the right ratio. Arma's just too good, especially late game. Card Trooper, this is like one of my favorite cards ever. Card's broken. Spear Reaper. This card is probably the 40th card in my deck, but it's just, when it overperforms really hard. Plague, Necro. I can't believe I was on Necro before. And then 2 Caius. Some people are playing 3, but I don't think that's right, especially against going second against Blackwing and Hero B. I almost always side one out because they're just attacking your guys all day and it's hard for it to be live. Gores and then Dark Arm. Not much to say there. I really like Gores because I like playing conservatively, and then when you play conservative and they overextend, this card's just is the biggest punish. It actually happened in my finals match. Spell cards. Can't cut a single one. Nothing to really say here. I am playing Charge. Someone asked me about it earlier, but it's basically like Charge. I think Charge is better than second Hamster because it's better in the mirror and you don't get deck dev'd when you have Charge instead of Hamster.
Makes sense.
And then traps are the standard 10. This is such a standard list. Nothing really to say here, I don't think. The one card I don't like the most is Oppression, but
That's wild.
it's just not good against the top decks except Hero B, or sorry, Hero Frog. And then it can be a blowout, like in certain situations depending on their hand. But like I almost always side out like against Blackwing, Vayu Turbo, Hero B. Hero B sometimes depends. But yeah, against like the tier 1.5 matchups, this card's just too good. Yeah, it actually won me against Lightsworn. I destroyed Lightsworn. We'll do extra real quick because extra is whatever. Is this in order? Holy, why is this? Okay. Lowest to highest. Nothing really too crazy. The only card to really talk about is the 3rd Armed Wing. Some people play Uriquizas, but honestly, like this 15th card almost never comes up anyway, so I don't think you can go wrong with whatever you pick. And then side deck, 1 Mind Control. This card is just too good against Hamster Reco decks. 2 Crow. I was messing with Tuner Scheme as the second Crow, but Tuner Scheme hits Vayu really hard, but this card's just too good against Dragon Turbo and tier 1.5. 2 Deck Dev. Card is broken against the decks it's really good against, and it just punishes worse players when they don't know how to side it around this. 1 Mind Crush for Dragon Turbo, Lightsworn, Christiasworn, Gold Sark decks. 3 Dust, probably like the best side card, honestly. Like against Black and Hero B, this card's like way too good. 2 Rug, 2 Fossil Dyna, Second Impression, and my favorite, My Body's Shield, but never played this card today, so that didn't really work out.
So with your side and your main, what was your siding patterns? Like what often came out and what often came in for, let's say, the Vayu Turbo mirror and then against the Frog Hero matchup?
Okay, Vayu Turbo, these 3 are the most important cards. If you Mind Control Raiko, you probably win. And then Crow's really, really good because you need to be a little careful when you use this. You don't want to just use it on a random Vayu. I mean, you can, but ideally you use it against Plague, and then you make sure they never have 3 Darks, and you just preemptively Crow the Vayu if they do.
What was coming out of the main for that?
I like taking out Oppression. Depends. This card sometimes, because going second is still really good when they turn 1 set and you're like, oh, it's Raiko, I'm just gonna set this. So that can be really good. But sometimes I side that out because sometimes I put in deck dev. I'll put in deck dev if I think they're bad. Like not bad in the sense like player wise bad, but bad they don't know the meta.
No, you meant it.
No, like actually, like some people are like good, but they don't know the meta and they don't think like deck dev's good in the mirror, so they don't expect it. Solemn can come out because you can't Solemn a Vayu. And then this card's not that good in the mirror, in my opinion. I want Bottomless more than this card because I don't want to lose to Dark Armed. And that's really about... Oh, and then going first, I'll probably side out Gores.
Yeah. And then for the Frog Hero matchup, what came in, what came out?
Frog Hero... It'd be... I think that's... Oh, and Loyal Oppression. These come in. This actually doesn't... These 6 always come in, but going second, this doesn't always come in because they can already turn 1, do the substitute stuff, and then if I have this in my hand, I hate my life. And then what comes out? Normally both Bottomless come out. Some people were like, wait, why isn't D-Prison coming out? But D-Prison, you have to D-Prison Unifrog. You just can't... If you take out both... If you take out all your battle traps, you kind of just get FTK'd by Unifrog. Heavy comes out. This normally comes out. I haven't played against too many trap frogs that are playing like 12 traps. But even if you are, I don't even know if it's worth it. This normally comes out. Even against, like, the traps are all chainable. I'd have to see something that like game 2, if I see him sign D-Prison Bottomless, and like these can come back in. Reaper, I still like Reaper, but there's just too many normal summons, so I have to take that out. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the hell do I side out? Oh, these. Yeah, probably maybe 1. Going first, side this out. Talk about my video, by the way.
Check out Sack Phase.
Something like that, yeah. I think that's it. Some people like cutting this card, but this card is just too good. They don't answer, it's just gonna mill forever. Especially like this with like a rug. It's just like, that's kind of nice. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, thanks so much for sharing. That's really good insight for new players as well for learning the Vayu Turbo deck. Are there any final shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to my boys. Everyone here, still here. Yep. And then shout out to TGS for hosting.
Of course. Thanks so much. Congrats on the win again.
Wait. What happened? What about Gale? How do you feel about Gale?
Never cut Gale. Never cut Gale.